Good evening, boys and ghouls, and welcome to another scary episode of Happy Beard Games' GAMETOBER. Now, if you remember last year's GAMETOBER, we checked out the video game Buffy the Vampire Slayer for the original Xbox. This was an Xbox original exclusive, and was a lot of fun to check out and play. We did a co-op with my friend Brian. It was a lot of fun to play this back in the day. Now, if you remember what I said last year, I was watching the show Buffy the Vampire Slayer for the first time, so when I made it to the part in the show where it was okay to play the game for continuity and no spoilers, then I was able to play the game. But there's a sequel to that Buffy game. Well, it's not really a sequel, it's just set in the Buffy verse, the universe of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, which includes Buffy, Angel, comic books, video games, and more. And then, so this is the game we're playing today. I chose to play it on the original Xbox once again, but this is a multi-platform game on the GameCube and PS2. And this is Buffy the Vampire Slayer Chaos Bleeds. And on that note about the Buffyverse, I do want to say that this is not really the second game, and nor is it really a sequel to the last game. It's a game that takes place a certain part later in the TV series timeline. Actually was apparently worked on by Joss Whedon himself, and it has many of the returning cast from the TV series doing voice acting. And on that note, there's also a Buffy game for the Game Boy Color, which is technically the first one, I believe. And then there's the Xbox One. Then there's the one on Game Boy Advance. There's also one on Nintendo DS, which might be the last one. And then there's this one that we're playing today on the original Xbox, which once again is multi-platform. But we chose the Xbox because the last one was on the Xbox. Makes sense to me. Alright, boys and ghouls, let's get ready to jump in with Buffy the Vampire Slayer and friends today on Happy Beard Games' GAMETOBER.
I am Dracula.
So once again, this is a quick play video of a game that I don't know anything about. I know about the show. I've seen the show fully. I know about the previous game, which was an Xbox exclusive. I don't know about this one. Oh, we're going around the back of the Fox logo. Oh, it's Fox Interactive. Oh, that's what's behind there. If you ever wondered what was behind the Fox logo, this might have solved that mystery. Eurocom. Maybe that's the developer. Eurocom Entertainment Software. I don't know. It's either Vivendi or Eurocom. I'm not really sure. 2003 game. This is cool. Hey, they have the theme song. Nice. Let's get some copyrights up in here. Yeah, so we got Buffy the Vampire Slayer Chaos Bleeds. I do want to point out this game is 480p on the Xbox. I don't know about GameCube or PS2, but it looks great in 480p so far on the Xbox, and I'm also upscaling it to 1080p resolution, so that's cool. Into every generation a Slayer is born. It's just going backward into the background. I was like, what does that say? Just figured I'd read that out. Okay, cool. Hey, I kind of synced it up with the ending of the song. Okay, so we've got new game, load game, multiplayer. I heard there is, according to the back of the box, there's a 4-player multiplayer, or up to 4 players multiplayer, with multiple characters from the show featured in it. So we'll check that out to see if I can even play that by myself first, and then we'll jump into the game. A nice cast photo there too. The magic box. Hey, this is pretty far into the series. Looks pretty clear too. Yeah, the graphics look better than the other one. Okay, yeah, they do look better. I couldn't tell by the back of the box pictures if it looked better or worse than the previous game. So far, it looks a little bit better.
A surprise party. Whose idea was this? I'll kill ya. Not that I don't appreciate the thought, but who invited the vampires?
Don't look at me.
Yeah, it definitely looks higher quality, especially on their faces. They really captured their faces a little bit better on this sequel game.
Story.
That's cool, you got Spike there too. Spike was in the first game, but I think he was still like a villain at that part. It was like in the second season or maybe third season was when the first game took place.
With the inventory. This place was already pretty vamp infested when we got here.
I don't know if they actually got Willow's actress either. I don't think they did.
Spike, head down to the basement.
They got pretty much everyone else.
Keep them busy in here.
We will? You're the Slayer, but hello, just
The way her
hello here.
blinking looks is kind of freaking me out.
Totally witchy. And we're in a magic shop. Find something useful.
Oh, good idea. Something with a lot of bang for my buck. Now that you mention it, Giles just got a first edition of Krause's Compendium of Magical
Kind of a
Combat.
good voice
If I
actress
can find
for
it,
her
maybe I
in
can-
this, though. If it's not her, I think it's not her, though. It goes. Objective: defeat the invading vampires in the magic shop. Now, I played the first one a little bit, not all the way through, but I'm assuming it's going to be kind of similar. A to punch, or X to punch, A to kick. Now, in the first game, you definitely needed a stake to kill them with. I don't know if I have a stake on me. I got jump.
Buffy, when you sufficiently defeat the vampire,
Jump's a little slow motion, but I guess that kind of makes sense for the show. Like being like an action show. There was something that popped up telling me what to do, but I couldn't see it fast enough. Camera to move, thumbstick. See, L button and R buttons aren't doing anything at all. D-pad. Slayer handbook are unarmed. There's a stake, okay. There we go. I think you just select it with the D-pad. How do I stab? Well, that's probably the Y button. You got it.
Hey, listen, I've gotta go. No, you just stay right there.
Those little, like, souls that come into you to give you health. It's just like the last game. Oh, hello. So this one's definitely more like the last game. The ones on Game Boy Color and Game Boy Advance I watched little walkthroughs of on YouTube, and those ones were pretty different. They're side-scrollers, too. The one on the DS I haven't checked out at all yet, though. So yeah, this is looking pretty cool. It's like a pretty cool follow-up. And the strange thing is, this one's... well, it's not really strange, but it's notable that, like, this game is multi-platform, whereas the other one was only on the Xbox for some weird reason. I don't know why.
You're uglier than the last one.
Watch him turn to dust. That's a pretty cool effect.
Buffy, listen. If you need to review your objectives at any time, select your diary in the inventory.
You can select your objectives on the inventory page, and then the pause menu, basically. And then you can double check what you need to do. I'm noticing when you go to like attack, kind of like do a lock-on thing, but it's not really a lock-on. It's just kind of like a path of like your attacks. So I'm trying to get used to that. Wow, really dishing up the damage today for these. Oh, I picked those up. Oh, cutscene.
That's it, I'm out of here, but this ain't over by a long shot, girly girl.
Girly girl? Who are you calling girly?
Giles always puts the books with real power up here. Here, book. And don't I hope it doesn't answer back. I'd better search the rest of the shop.
Wow. Us now we're playing as Willow, which is the first time we were ever to play, or you're able to play as a different character. I believe the first game we only played as Buffy. Trying to she has different moves. She has like a magic, and she has a punch. Why does she sound like Chun-Li? Why does she sound like Chun-Li? A little bit like Chun-Li. Here's the box. How do I pick it up? The same button as I'll pick up is the same button as stab. So I gotta remember that, the Y button. Why is there such an emphasis on her back pockets on the graphics? She's got padding. It looks like there's something behind that, but maybe it's just the wall. Okay, but let me check the objectives. Like I said, you can check objectives. Maybe it's in the select or minus. No. Got really windy outside my house. I don't know what's going on out there. I also got the white button. So I'm using the S controller, so it's smaller. But the white button does that, which is guard, and then you can select your stake automatically by pressing the black key.
Will, you need
Let's-
to climb down that ladder.
Okay, run to the top of the ladder to grab hold. Okay. Guess we're just supposed to go down. Slowly. Okay, what's up with this camera? Okay, so we're still looking around. There's stuff over here I noticed.
Never can have too
Hellfire
many of these.
potion. Medipack.
Bottle full of
2
hell.
more Hellfire potions. Or maybe I just have to.
Selling condos down there.
All this stuff. There's a bunch of stuff you can pick up here.
Bottle full of hell.
Another potion. So I only got like
Next I'll
3
be
total.
Selling condos
Holy water.
down
Now I
there.
have 4 of those. A bunch. Is it okay if I just take all this stuff? It's weird that they're
This should
like.
be useful.
So I just stock up on this stuff.
Now
And I'm
I can
assuming
nurse Willow.
if I pick it up as Willow, then I'll have it for all the characters that I'm playing as. It's not like a stuck inventory.
The key to
That
the
might be what I'm looking for. Looks like it is. So where is Giles at this part? Like, he's just like not here for some reason.
I can't leave the shop until Buffy gets back.
Okay. They showed like a cabinet. Was it no. Probably up around here. There's something over here too. Oh yeah, I saw that when I was fighting as Buffy.
No
Oh, there it
moving
is right
parts.
there. Just gonna look around to see if there's any other items that I can pick up that might be useful.
I can't
That
leave
goes to
the
like the
shop
back
until
door, I
Buffy
believe,
gets
according to
back.
the show. This is pretty accurate to like the layout of it in the show. Like from what I can tell. Keep in mind, it's been a little while since I've seen the show, but it looks pretty authentic. They did a really good job
Willow,
recreating it
you
in
have the key to
3D.
the cabinet.
I'm not even sure how they
Stand
did
by
that, but
it
they did it
and
really
press
well.
the use button to unlock it.
I
See what's in the cabinet. It's the book we're looking
Ah,
for.
The sun spell. That should do the
Okay,
trick.
AAX is the sun spell, so I gotta remember that. But it gives you like one time to read it, I guess. I could probably double check it, but so let's do the sun spell. Oh, hello. Not what I wanted to do. I didn't know the guy was gonna fight me. Is there like an auto target? Last game had a target, I believe. Wow. Oh, there's destructible environments too. That's pretty cool.
Like if you try pressing the same magic button twice, you
Must have been fireballs. Oh no, it's fireball.
will. If you have difficulties
AA
remembering
is
how to cast your
fireball.
spells, then select the magic
XXA
button
is
in the
sun
drawer.
spell. I didn't know there was a guy there. Trying to figure out how to do the combos because they're a little slow. It's not exactly like your Street Fighter combos. They are combos. Taking a lot of damage. I don't know how to use a med pack either. I might have to. Oh, I have to be a little careful here. No, no, I'm gonna die. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I'm dead. I'm dead. Double dead. I think Willow got vamped. Okay, well, let's try it again, of course. Hopefully I don't have to, like, do all of it over again. Let's see how far back it puts me, because I didn't really, like, do anything, but, like, my health was so low. There is a way... Oh, man, all the way back here? To pick all this stuff up again? Yeah. See, I had medipacks, but I don't...
Will, you need
I didn't know how to
climb down
use
that
them.
ladder.
Like, I was trying to, like,
Just run
push
up to the
buttons at the
ground.
time. So I'm gonna try to figure that out before they start coming at me, because I don't... I think it's the D-pad. Oh, yeah, it's the D-pad. Okay. Use left and right to cycle between them, and then... I'm not sure how you use it, actually. I don't like how the... I know, you can probably change it, but, I think the, camera's inverted a little bit on the control... Or, not a little bit, but it is inverted. And it's kind of distracting me a little bit. I can probably change it, but I'll just leave it where it is. Try to get used to it. Because I can kind of play with both inverted and non-inverted controls. Yeah, we've seen that. I'm not going to pick everything up that I did last time, but maybe I
This should be
should.
useful. A medikit. There ought to be a bow on this.
It's kind of weird. She's just like... That's just like reaction speeches that she says every time she picks something up.
Next they'll be selling condos down there.
What'd she say?
Willow, you have the key to the cabinet. Stand by it and press the use button to unlock it.
Okay, so everything's good. Oh, there's something on here. Yeah. Okay, I'm remembering now there's stuff that what I picked up last time. Okay, now, to use a med kit, you press left until you get to it, the D-pad, and then you use it somehow. But I don't want to waste one. so I'm not going to use it right away. That cutscene. Let's do this a little bit better this time. There he is. What the hell if I'm in a more open area? It's pretty easy. It's just because I was taking so much damage. It was like
if you tried
I didn't know how to heal.
Twice, you could cast a fireball.
Especially when you're trying to do these combos. Figure that out too. That vampire fighting kind of looks like Chris Redfield. Resident Evil. Yeah, I'm having a hard time with like getting them to aim the right direction. Oh. So can she only kill them by using magic? Or can she use a stake too?
Then select your magic book in the inventory.
This would be a good time to heal. Or probably. Maybe after this guy. I have like a magic meter from the top too. Oh, we did it. Okay.
Yep.
So if I would have just kept fighting before, I probably would have survived. But I was like, oh no, I need to heal.
Vampires have of never wearing sunscreen. Wait, where's Xander?
Hey, what happens if a vampire wears sunscreen? It doesn't even do anything.
Oh, monkey poop.
Monkey poop. Oh, now I'm playing as Xander. Okay, this is gonna be hard. Say like out of all the characters in Buffy, like in terms of like fighting skills, Xander's probably the weakest. Okay, I need a weapon. Where do they just start you out like with no weapons? Grab one of these. A medipack. Got a crossbow. Okay, crossbow will help. If I can just get off the floor. Also going to try to medipack. I don't know how to use it. I don't know how to use it. Oh my gosh. Oh, you press up. Okay, so it's kind of like, I don't know. It's kind of like another game I played. It's kind of like, what game is that? Now I'm thinking about it. What is it? Well, it doesn't matter what game it is. We're gonna try to fight these guys with the crossbow if I can figure out how to get to it. So yeah, you go left, right, and then you press up to, how do I shoot the crossbow? That's the other hard thing. Is there like a options where it shows you your controls? Oh, they actually don't have that? There's no way to see your controller? Okay, well, I don't know how to shoot the crossbow. I'm assuming it's a trigger. Okay, it's trigger, then you go into this perspective, then you press the X button to attack. Okay, that was bad. I'm gonna have to heal again now. I don't have any healing items. I guess they're not shared between characters, so we don't have any healing items. I go like this. Cop! It's a cop guy. Ah, he bit me. Oh my god. I'm dead. This game doesn't really ease you into it that well. It's like starts telling you about combos and stuff, and it's like doesn't tell you like how to heal, how to use a weapon, how to use a crossbow. As far as I've seen, it hasn't told me like how to use like the basic things that you need to play the game. But instead, it's like here's a combo to try out. I'm like, no. I mean, I might be able to fight him just with my hands, but I figure with Xander, crossbow is going to help you out a lot more. Alright, guys. Get out of the way. But he might be able to kill them. I don't know. I feel like I would need to knock them down and then shoot them with the crossbow. That would be a good idea. But there's so many like bolts on it that you can kind of. And now it's telling you use L or R to aim the crossbow, X to fire it. You get a little bit of health from killing guys too, which is cool. All those crossbows that I missed. Ready for an attack. I don't like how slowly it toggles between the perspectives, camera angles. Like, look at this. You have to go like that, and it takes that long to like. Oh, okay. It takes that long to like aim it. Like, I can't just. I mean, you might be able to shoot. I don't know. I'm all out of ammo. What the heck? I really use all my bullets. My bolts. It's gonna be hard. We're gonna have to like stomp this guy. I don't know how I'm gonna beat him. Let's see what other weapons I got. I got a stake. Oh, I equip it. I don't know how to do it. Oh wait, here's a weapon. There's an axe. Oh my god.
You're quite a specimen.
This is way harder than the last game. The last game was like, it made sense. Maybe you're supposed to play this right after playing the last game because like, I'm having a hard time with this. Oh, now I have the stake. Okay, what the heck? I don't know. I got the stake equipped now. I don't know how I did it though. Oh, maybe I pressed up. Okay, that makes sense. Because like, I was pressing like just attack with stake and it wasn't working. I feel like I'm a newbie or something. This is weird. I mean, I know I've never played this game before, but it's weird. It's like it's not as straightforward as you might think, and also it's kind of hard. Here's this guy again. I should be able to decapitate him with this, right? I can stab him with the finisher.
No superpowers, but look who's dust. Go me.
And it's cool you can play as Xander. He's one of my favorite characters, but it's just kind of hard. So when you haven't played OG Xbox in a little while, and playing with this controller, and I'm just glad I'm not using my Duke controller, because that would be like really confusing. Oh my god. Get off me. What happened to my axe? It just broke? Oh, I dropped it. What's that guy doing? Oh no. I have another healing. Oh, holy water. Okay. Okay, that worked. Let's see if I can get that axe back. Or maybe I don't need it now. This is a really hard intro. Like, it's surprisingly difficult.
Still alive.
And no, I didn't click hard mode or anything like that. There's no selection. Okay, now we're gonna play Spike. I think it's like introducing you to all the characters that you can play as throughout the game. I'd say like out of all of them so far, the one with the least likeness to his face is probably Spike. I don't know why, maybe because of his face structure, I don't know. Like Xander looked pretty much like Xander. Spike, kind of like Spike from the side, but maybe not from the front. Captured his stunt doubles. This game's actually kind of like long in terms of like this opening level, so we're probably only get to go through this opening level on this video today. I thought Spike would be a little stronger than that. Okay, here's a sword or something. Yeah, sword. This is pretty cool. I kind of don't like it. All these items around it that you have to like go get off the shelves. I don't know if it's gonna be like the whole game or what. I have the high ground. Go! Turn around! Oh my god. You got a little bit of health, right? No? Just kinda like floated away from me. Oh my god, skeleton. That scared me. Okay. Okay, alright. Get out of here. Go back to wherever you crawled out of. Jeez. Can I heal? No. What? I wonder if you can do like a Legacy of Kain thing where you can just drain their blood, because you are Spike, he's a vampire. But I don't think so, because he's a good guy, so I don't know. I want to like this game. I'm not complaining about it too much. This is a little difficult, especially like my first time playing it. So. There's a box of steaks, okay. Pulling down there, and then what's that? Gargoyle? Anything down here? Oh, there's a healing kit. Okay, we're gonna use that. I don't know if this is a good spot to use it, but it also looks like it gives you about half of your health total. Maybe a little bit less. So let's take a look at Spike real quick, because he's one of my favorite characters. If I can control this camera. It's not really bad. I'm not saying the game's bad. I'm just saying it's kind of difficult at first. I guess he looks kind of like Spike. Yeah, he kind of got it down. I don't remember exactly what his model looked like in the first game, so...
I'd like to go, but if I don't rescue Terra and Anya, the Slayer will have my guts for goddess.
Okay, that was cool just hearing that. It's cool. Okay, so I go in the wrong direction, I guess. Wait. Oh, there's a door over here. I was gonna say, I knew I saw a door. I didn't know where it was.
Hello there.
Oh, hello. Or is that the bad guy's health? I thought I was looking at like a magic meter. That's like the bad guy's health, and then you can finish them. There's some. Those are cool. Those like the ones that skin. Those are really cool. Are they zombies or just zombie vampires? I don't know. Or like just vampires that don't have any skin. Can't really tell. They're cool looking though.
Numbskull.
Giles, why do you have a Baphomet poster? No. I was just about to say I'm getting the hang of this game. And then now I don't have my sword. Turn around. I still haven't figured out one thing in this game, that's if there's like an aim or something. I think you can kind of aim by pressing L, so I'm gonna hold the L down for a while. Oh my god. Get the sword. Stand on the plan. Oh my god. There we go. Whoa. Oh my gosh, there's really more enemies, isn't there? Hello. Oh my god. Well, Spike's dead. Hello. I don't think there's anything I do to get it off me, because my health is too low. Well, it was a cool looking death, but, yeah, this game's hard. This game is really hard. Chaos Blade's more like Kevin Thumbs Bleed playing this game. I don't know. Can't make a good joke about that. Oh my gosh, we're back here. Running around the second floor. Or the lower floor. See, I need to find that sword, or I got the stake, I guess. Luckily, it looks like you can equip them pretty quickly. Alright, even now, I'm not even equipped. Wait. You can equip them pretty quickly. Not as quick as I'd like. Yeah, I think holding L might keep the camera around you. Okay, so there's a med kit over here. Also a bad guy coming to get me. Got him. Maybe I shouldn't even bother with the sword. The stake is going pretty well. I'll pick up the sword just in case.
Sharp as a harpy's tongue.
I say sharp as a harpy's tongue? The music's like louder than his voice, which is kind of weird. I don't know if it's just my setup or what. I've got like a stereo going on, but...
Come on, Spike. Even a vampire should know that to open a door, all you've got to do is stand by the hand and press the use.
Come on, Spike. It's like telling me how to open a door. Come on, Spike. No, not the lamp. Not the lampshade. I want to kill the bad guys. So those skeletal ones, you don't have to do a finisher on. You can just, at least spit acid too. You can just chop them up because they're so weak. But the ones that are look more like your typical vampire, those ones you're gonna have to, yeah, you're gonna have to kill them with the finisher. So it's not so much that like I'm bad at this, but I'm bad at this. Plus, I'm not super familiar with the controller right now. Keep in mind, guys, the Xbox is the only Xbox console I've ever owned, and I have a lot of games for it. I just counted my games recently on GameEye. I have like 95 games for the Xbox, but every time I go back to it, it's the same thing. It's like, okay, now I gotta remember X is Y, Y is X, A is B, B is A, comparing it to Nintendo. And also, I've never played 360 very much. I never played Xbox One or Series X at all, really, either. So like this is like the one console aside from the Dreamcast, I guess, that has this button configurations on this layout and stuff. So like I feel like the closest console to the Xbox that I've played and familiar with is the Dreamcast, which I've got a Dreamcast, but probably break this down or something. But yeah, it's not like it's a bad controller or anything like that. I'm not saying that. I'm saying I'm a little. Switching from like a different console to the Xbox takes a little bit of getting used to, plus with a new game that's like telling me to do combos and not telling me the actual buttons on some cases. It can be a little hard. You see what I mean? You can throw an enemy, press X and A together. Oh, he's already dead. Oh, I don't know. Can I break that? I think the people that I'm trying to save are in here. Oh my gosh. Get off me. Get off me. Is there any way to, like, counter? Now I'm doing the grab, but it's missing, of course. Okay, we gotta be really careful. Oh, no. I got a relic, whatever that is. Mistake. Come on, camera. It's like you're fighting and you're moving in one direction, the camera's staying still. So I'm like, let's see what I'm doing is like I'm moving myself right there, and then like as I stand still and fight with this buttons, I'm like moving this thumb, my movement thumb, all the way across it to move the camera. There's probably a way to center it. Well, no, you got this thing where you move slow, you can kind of focus, but there's no center camera button. Wait. Like, yeah, like, where it, like, flips around you. Like your typical Banjo-Kazooie stuff. Why don't they have that in this? I got the key. Okay, so we got everything we need. Save our buddies. Cool. I know what relic is. Hi, guys.
I'm a knight in bloody armor.
Anya and Terra. Okay.
Xander, you're in one piece.
And look, goodies. Goodies.
Oh, that's cool. He still has the weapons that I got on his part of the level. Yeah, where's Buffy during all this? She's just there. I guess I just don't show them interacting
No sign of Anya.
at this part until they're all
Head to the
together.
basement to back Spike up, or to dust him. Depends if he's rescued them.
Okay, we're back playing as Buffy, and I just realized on the pause screen that there's 3 secrets to be found in this level. Kind of like your Doom. Like secrets in Doom. I guess there could be secrets in anything, like Tomb Raider or something. Oh yeah, B and A. Smashing. Why isn't stake just like the default thing? Why is unarmed a default thing? Ow. Yeah, why is unarmed the first thing that pops up when you go to select your weapon? Like, I'm already unarmed, why do I need to select unarmed? Maybe that is the reason why. That's cool seeing them fight together though. Cool. Yeah, this game really needs some kind of like, if it doesn't already, I don't know if I can't tell what it does. Needs some kind of like auto aim / auto focus camera. The crossbow I almost picked up.
Enjoy your little victory, Slayer. Soon Kakistos will destroy you and
Kakistos.
yours once and for all.
What are you smoking, Spanky? Kakistos
Spanky?
is dead. And so, by the way, are you.
Nice.
What was that about? Kakistos is dead, isn't he?
Really, most sincerely dead. Saw Faith kill him myself.
Whoa. Why is the intense music still playing?
Night all. Next time you're having a party like this one, leave me off the invite list, yeah?
Okay. Alright, bye Spike.
Tara!
Yeah, what's up with this like action music? It's like things have calmed down now.
Where they all came from.
Soundtrack's still going
The
nuts.
last one Buffy killed mentioned Kakistos.
There's Giles.
Kakistos? Now, what's this about Kakistos? He can't possibly be behind this. Whatever the case, I've just had a phone call from Wesley that confuses matters even further. Apparently Faith is no longer in her prison cell.
Kakistos was the only thing Faith was ever
I'm just
afraid of.
invested in the
I
cutscene.
not think there's a connection here.
Willow and I could perform the spell to confirm that Kakistos is really dead. But we
Which monster was Kakistos? I remember a majority of the series. I don't remember exactly the name. And I feel like I should remember it, so I'll probably post a picture of it in post, just so I know what it is, and then I'll share it with you on this video.
If? What do you mean if?
Yeah, what is up with this music that's playing? It's like the same music from the fight.
Well then, Anya, I'm
but it's not like a fight. It seems out of place, the music that they're still playing.
You have fun doing that, sweetie.
I feel like I could have bugged the game, because right when the cutscene happened, I picked up a crossbow. Okay, so this took like 34 seconds. They're really telling you on the spot how much length to kill 34 monsters. Secret found. I died 3 times. Yeah. We did unlock an extra Anthony Head's interview. Cool. Let's save. Turn off your Xbox, please. And we're not going to play any more levels. I got a new record. My Slayer rating was expert. I guess that's good. But we're going to continue and see how the next game, a part of the game, starts, though. To leave us off with a little mystery. I'm definitely going to play this on my own time. It's just like for GameTober, I've got a lot of things to do. And I don't want my videos to be too long. And what the heck?
Long time no see, Slayer. How's tricks?
Sid?
But this is where the game's gonna go. Okay.
I know. You haven't been the same since I left. The ladies love the wood.
Lovely. You're still a class act. What are you doing here, Sid? I thought when your demon hunting days were over, your soul had left that dummy body behind. Moved on to the old proverbial better place?
Been there, done that, babe. And now I'm back.
You're not the only one.
I know. Kakistos.
Wait, how?
No time for punchlines, sweetheart. If you're looking to go after Kakistos, he went that away.
Fine.
That away. That's a very descriptive way to go.
You and me.
So this kind of just brings you to the next level. So we're not going to continue on playing this game any further today. I don't even have a stake. That's weird. The other game always had, like, you always had a stake with you. It would break and stuff, but you always seem to have it in your inventory. This game, it's like you gotta find stuff in your environment. I don't see anything. They should be glowing. Here we go. One. Nice to be playing as Buffy again, though. It is cool to have all these other characters that you can play as. But I mean, we really want to play as Buffy, right? Maybe Willow to an extent, because she's got magic, so that's cool and different compared to the first game. Right, so a lot of these guys, all of them looks cool. Take him down. One has a little more health than the other ones. I feel like it's easier out here. Why was the tutorial or the intro part so difficult for me? Like, I didn't get hurt very much. Maybe because I'm Buffy, maybe because we're in more of an open area. I don't know. I had to pause it right before I get hit. Alright everybody, that was it for Buffy the Vampire Slayer Chaos Bleeds on the original Xbox. We checked it out today. We got through the intro scenes of the game and checked out all the playable characters on that intro scene. We also previewed a little bit of the story going on. And it's just basically a quick play, my first time playing this game, checking it out. What do I think about it overall? I think it's pretty cool so far. I mean, I love Buffy, so any like Buffy game is going to be cool to me to some extent. It's pretty cool being able to play as different characters with different abilities that you know from the show. Like you've got Buffy with their Slayer powers, you've got Willow with their magic, you got Spike being a vampire, you've got Xander being Xander, and then you've got other characters too. But in this game, I kind of like the first one better so far. The intro to the first Buffy the Vampire Slayer was easier for me to get into, and although they're very similar, for some reason this game I enjoyed more in the beginning versus this one in the beginning. So I'm not sure exactly what that is or why that is, but so far I'm liking the first one more, but we'll see how it goes as I make my way through both the games, because I still haven't finished the first game either. But I do recommend these games to any Buffy the Vampire Slayer fan or any fan that likes horror or vampires. And if you haven't seen the series Buffy the Vampire Slayer, it's really good. It holds up pretty well. I watched it all in the last year or two, and it's just really good. There's a lot of cinematic universe type stuff. There's comics, there's the games, there's Buffy and Angel series. Yeah, it's a fun series to watch. It's not super scary, it's not super serious at all times, but there's serious moments and scary moments throughout it. And I'd really recommend it to pretty much anyone that's interested in horror, supernatural, or vampire type TV shows. All right, everybody, we checked out Buffy the Vampire Slayer Chaos Bleeds for the original Xbox. It was a lot of fun to check it out, see what it's like, learn the basics of the game. Now, it didn't really feel quite as fluid and with the combos and the camera movement as I remembered from the previous Buffy game, but maybe that's just my memory because I haven't played that one in a while either. And I don't know, it just felt a little like it was hard with the camera, and it was hard to aim where I was fighting. My health went down very fast. You saw me die 3 times in the intro. I don't know what was up with that. I don't know why it's so hard. But there was a lot of cool things about it. So once I figure out the gameplay more and get used to the controls, the gameplay, and the way the game works in general, it's pretty cool that you can play as multiple different Buffy characters in this game. So you can play as Spike, you can play as Willow, you can play as all your favorites from the show, which is pretty much the whole cast. Alright everybody, that's it for Happybeard Games' GameTober video tonight. We checked out a quick play of the game Buffy the Vampire Slayer Chaos Bleeds, and it was a lot of fun. Now please remember to leave a like, share with your friends, leave me a comment, and subscribe today for more classic gaming goodness. You can check me out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and right here on YouTube. Alright everybody, thanks for watching. Good night. We've got extras, which I heard there was some like interviews with the cast from the show that came back to do the game. So we've got cast highlights of the Chaos Bleeds recording sessions. There's a cast gallery, an interview with Joss Whedon, who is the creator of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Joss Whedon. Oh, there's an Anthony Head interview. He's really cool. He plays Giles. He's one of the best characters on the show. Interview with Amber Benson, Tara. They got Xander. They got a lot of characters in this. Oh, they have a comic book you can unlock. So these are all locked, except for the Joss Whedon and the cast photo gallery, and I guess the cast highlights. These ones are all locked, but they have something to do with the comic book, which I'll show you some of the comic books in this video. Hopefully I'll remember to do that. I have a bunch of the Buffy comic books, some of the old ones, and the later ones that came out after the final season. Now, before we forget, and I did mention this earlier in the video, that there's Buffy the Vampire Slayer comic books, and I've got a huge stack of them right here. I've got many of the original run Buffy the Vampire Slayer comics, which are right here, and then I've got these ones, which came out a little bit later, because they're actually like the season that came out after the show's season came out. So there's a lot of different Buffy comics to read out there, and they're continuing to make them to this day. It's pretty crazy, and it's getting a little overwhelming. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff on here. And then in addition to all these comic books, if you're lucky enough, you can find ones like this that are like a trade paperback, I guess it's called, or like a graphic novel that has a bunch of stories in it all in one book. And this one's actually in color, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, great TV series, great universe, great characters, games, and comic books too. James Marsters, who plays Spike, is in this. Anthony Head's in this. I believe they were both in the original Buffy game for the Xbox, doing voiceovers too. I don't know if Amber Benson was, or if Nicholas Brendan was in it too. I don't know. Joss Whedon did voiceover too. That's interesting. And then there's outtakes too. Cool. But let's check this. Is this a video or actual gallery? Oh, it's just like a promotional pictures for Buffy gallery. It's like if you want to see some cool pictures of the cast, there's Buffy, there's Willow, there's Xander, there's Spike. It's pretty high quality resolution on this upscaling that I have, and the game itself is 480p, so it looks pretty good on the Xbox. There's Giles. There's Tara. There's Anya. There's some of the cast together. There's Buffy. Spike in his trench coat. I don't think Angel's in this game. Now, speaking of Angel, as a spin-off series of the show Buffy the Vampire Slayer, with the character Angel getting his own series, I don't know if there's any crossover with him in this game. That's a funny picture. I don't know. I don't know anything about the show Angel. I haven't seen it aside from like maybe 1 minute of the very first episode, which I don't remember at the moment. But I haven't seen a show. So characters cross over back and forth between the two shows occasionally. And I don't know. There was one episode of Buffy where they like referenced an episode of Angel directly, and I was like super confused what was going on. I still haven't seen the episode to connect the dots really. Okay, I feel like some of these are like almost the exact same picture. Okay, we think we've repeated now. Right? No, we haven't. I swear I've seen that picture of Buffy by like the marble wall like 3 times already, but and then the one with Spike with the red on. Did they really just repeat pictures on this, or did they actually just, they're slightly different, same photo shoot? Because they're kind of like, they're cool. They look good. They're kind of like, eh. Okay, now we've repeated. Okay, let's get out of here. Now, Sarah Michelle Gellar, who plays Buffy in the show, is not in the game, I believe. I don't think she's in any of the games. I guess she had too high of like a budget, or maybe like to get her hired, or maybe she was just not interested. I know she has some conflicts with Joss Whedon. But yeah, I don't know. She's not really super involved with a lot of the Buffy stuff after the show. Okay, so we're gonna check out multiplayer real quick just to see if it's playable by one player. I don't think it is, but it could be. Some games let you play against bots, some games don't. It's not online. It's local 4-player. Which is a good reason to get it on the Xbox or maybe the GameCube, because then you'll have 4 controller ports right away. Oh, they have survival mode, battle to death, bunny catcher. I'm assuming that's an Anya level. Well, no, you can play as anyone in it. Okay, that's cool. Because Anya really hates bunnies. Activate waves of monster by moving pentagrams. 4 points will send them back to the grave. Challenge, Slayer challenge. Domination, fight your adversaries for control of the magical pentagram. There's a lot of cool stuff in here. This one's required for 2 players or more. I guess all of them are, except for that one. So I can't do it. But let's just see what levels we got. We got the zoo, cemetery, initiative, and the quarry. Oh, the initiative. That's cool to have that in this, because I think the previous game was before the initiative part of the series. The initiative is like an underground, like scientific military research place that studies like paranormal monsters, and it's like underneath the college. It's really cool. It's kind of like a your like umbrella corporation almost. So I can do this one, I think. They're all the same levels. I'm just checking for my own so I know what we got. All these have the same levels. I think the only one I can do is the challenge. Let's just check it out. I just want to, I'm not going to play it, but I want to see what characters are available, because it says there's like 20 characters you can play as. Okay, so we've got, it looks like a lot of them are unlockable characters. So I can play Buffy. Okay, we got Buffy, Spike, Willow, and Xander. And then we've got some vampires, it looks like. We got a skeleton guy. Is that Tara, I think? Yeah, I think it's Tara or Anya, maybe. I can't really tell. Not with that, just that little picture in the bottom. We got that guy. I thought it was a different character, but like the shadow up in the monster looks different. Or are they all the same in the shadows? I don't know. Anyways, we've got some crazy looking monsters here. We've got this character named Sid the Dummy, which I believe was on like 1 episode of the show. Like an early episode, but apparently it comes back in this game. They've got all these other vampires / monsters. And then some other characters too. I've also heard that the character Faith, according to the back of the box, is in this game too. She's another Slayer too, so that'll be cool to have her fight against Buffy, or like do what she does in this video game.
I am Dracula.